What's up, Mega Squad? Django bring y'all back again with another video. So I like to look at Everything Always channel. He always provides some great news and updates on, especially when it comes to like Marvel and everything. So he has a video that says Avengers Doomsday cast announcement part 2 confirmed, and this is good to hear because I mean, yes, I did just react to the first set of cast members that they're going to be having in Avengers Doomsday. And some people they were upset that Spider-Man and this and that isn't in it. So let's take a look at this video to see what information he has on this. Are they going to be talking about Hulk and Spider-Man and some other characters that we didn't think about, or ones that we want to come that they haven't mentioned yet? Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to have less cast members compared to Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War. Pretty sure they're going to have a lot more characters. So let's see what he has in store for us with this one. And also make sure you go and subscribe to Everything Always channel. The link will be posted down in the description.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, Marvel Studios made quite the splash yesterday, over 5.5 hours, as they released the initial cast listing for Avengers Doomsday. And because it was 13 minutes in between each character reveal, and the 13th movie in the MCU was Civil War, a film that the Russos did, fans started to speculate that this might actually be an Avengers vs. X-Men film, and only because of the number of Legacy Fox X-Men they chose to include in this initial announcement. And even though by size it was one of the biggest announcements Marvel Studios, or really any studio, has ever made for a single film, fans started to notice one by one there are some key members that you would expect to be included in this movie that weren't listed in this announcement, like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, and the list goes on and on and on. Now,
I'm gonna pause it. I forgot, Captain Marvel, and I forgot Doctor Strange. I'm like, well, how come Doctor Strange isn't in this? I can understand Spider-Man, but then again, I still want Spider-Man to be in it. Any type of Spider-Man. It could be Andrew Garfield. It could be Tobey Maguire. We just need Spider-Man in it because Spider-Man is a huge Marvel character. So yeah.
that led to immediate speculation that this can't be it, right? And it wouldn't be long after this announcement had concluded before Marvel Studios would outright confirm that this was just round one. We're going to talk about what they exactly said and what some Hollywood trades like Deadline implicated about how big the cast listing for this film is actually going to be. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. Guys, we've been growing at a breakneck pace thanks to everyone who's been subscribing recently. And if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. Whether you've been rocking with us for a while or you just found the channel, it's the #1 way to support me as a content creator, and I would sincerely appreciate it. Okay, so just as soon as they were done making this announcement, Robert Downey Jr. took to social media on Instagram to say this: "That's what you call a deep bench of talent. Actually, it's more like a row, but an extra long one. That must be it, right?" To which Marvel Studios replied, "There's always room for more." Basically confirming that that was just the first round of announcements. Now, this came on the back of both Deadline and Hollywood Reporter saying in their coverage of this announcement that industry insiders indicated, even though there were almost 30 names floated out yesterday, that this was nowhere near the full cast list and that there were going to be a ton more characters in both of these movies. Now, what's hilarious is that Kevin Feige admitted that 100,000 people each can't be in both of these films, but it's looking like they're going for it. I will also admit, when we saw just those first round of names all lined up next to each other on the stage yesterday, I definitely thought to myself, how in the world are they going to work all these people into the film? And that isn't even the full list. Now, during yesterday's coverage, we also tried to name a couple of important names: say like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, who weren't among the cast listing. I thought I had covered them all, and we weren't even close. Here's not even the full list of characters that weren't included yesterday: Chris Evans, Steve Rogers, Haley Atwell as Captain Carter, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, Chris Evans as Star-Lord, Charlie Cox as Daredevil, Benedict Wong as Wong, Aman Vellani as Miss Marvel, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, Natalie Portman as Mighty Thor, Will Poulter as
That's a
Adam
lot of people
Warlock,
that he
Vin
mentioned
Diesel
right
as
there.
Groot,
Yep.
Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon, Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp, Paul Bettany as White Vision, Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk, Don Cheadle as War Machine, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, Olga Kurylenko as Taskmaster if she survives Thunderbolts, Dominic Thorne as
Taskmaster,
Ironheart,
yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, Zoe Gomez as American Chavez, Tiana Paris as Monica Rambeau, Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And this list still doesn't include any of the Eternals, any of the side characters that were connected to the main characters in their respective franchises, huge name actors that were simply teased in post-credit scenes like Harry Styles' Eros or Charlize Theron's Clea. Most of the characters that are tied to the Guardians of the Galaxy or the Young Avengers / Champions project, any of the characters or castings from the alternate versions of What If, and none of the new superheroes we know are going to show up between now and Avengers Doomsday and Secret War, say like Wonder Man. So all in all, there's a really good chance by the time that this cast listing's said and done, we could be looking at somewhere between 60 and 70, maybe upwards of 80 heroes, all combined, and villains, to
That's
make...
crazy.
And there's the halftime whistle. But can they cook up a winning?
Really, ads? Really, we got ads? Let's skip this.
To make up Battle World, Secret Wars, Avengers Doomsday. I have zero idea how you go about managing this many characters.
That is true, because that is a lot of characters right there. That is a lot of characters, especially, you know, if it gets like 80 some characters. I'm like, how they gonna manage all that? You know, how they gonna figure out screen time? Who's gonna get killed off? You already know what that means. Somebody gonna get killed off. So how they gonna write this story and make sure everything flows well? It's making sure that's not a bunch of crap, you know. But I'm pretty sure Marvel Studios will figure it out. So
the truth will just be that not all of these characters can have meaningful dialogue, if any dialogue at all, and not all of them are going to be able to share the screen and at the exact same time, save when we get to the final ending at the end of Secret Wars, where we assume we'll see everyone finally team up against Doom. Now, obviously, we have zero idea how long they're going to make us wait or when they would even run out a second round of announcements like this, but I actually assume it's going to be rather soon. I think the main reason they did this, other than celebrating the fact that it went into production, was that they wanted to sort of head off any of the behind-the-scenes leaks that they know are probably going to happen for what they film outside. Remember, they're filming in London, in and around a lot of the same places where Daredevil and Wolverine shot, and man, there were so many drone shots of all that outside stuff. They knew someone somewhere was going to be able to get a shot of one of these two characters, so they figured they'd keep all the shine for themselves rather than have it leak out and through the rumor mill, or especially us get a first look at some of these characters and it's something behind the scenes. Now, another thing that I think is worth mentioning, because I did see a lot of crying, and understandably so, for people who were missing their favorite characters in yesterday's round of announcements, if a character doesn't make it into Avengers Doomsday, there's a likelihood they could still make it into Avengers Secret Wars. I know that they've been building up with all the cameos through Phase 4, seeing variants of different characters, and Deadpool and Wolverine definitely doubled down on serving those kind of cameos up. It was like the Multiverse of Madness Illuminati moment, except we got to see them in action together in a way we really didn't with the Illuminati when they faced off against Scarlet Witch. Still, some of those legacy characters I could just see not having time to work into Doomsday, and so they show up in Avengers Secret Wars.
That does make a good point, though, because, you know, even if it's like a 2-hour, 2.5 hour, 3-hour movie with a boatload of characters, like, yeah, not everyone's gonna get great screen time. Not everyone's gonna get great dialogue, or there's gonna be like you said, there's gonna be some people that don't get any dialogue, you know, or they're only gonna get like 5 minutes in the film, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So we just gotta take what we can get, because I mean, I have a lot of good characters that I like, but I'm not gonna be upset because they weren't on screen for like 30 minutes or whatever, you know. Like, just the fact that they're even doing this is awesome, because I want to see Doctor Doom, I want to see Cyclops. I wouldn't even be upset if there's certain characters that's not in it, because you can't fit everybody. There's a lot of Marvel characters. You can't fit all of them in one movie, you know, because They still got to go with plot. They still got to go with the story. They still got to go with stuff that's gonna be leading up after this. They got to strategize. You know what's gonna be portrayed in Avengers Doomsday, and then what's gonna be portrayed in Secret Wars. You know, you can't just shove everything all in one movie. So yeah, he makes some great points.
So, for other names that haven't been brought up yesterday or during this video, say like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, these are the type of characters that might not find a place in Doomsday for one reason or another, maybe because it is specifically focusing on the Avengers and X-Men facing off to save their respective universes, and those are still characters that could show up in Avengers Secret Wars.
True.
Now, the other thing I kind of want to address, because I saw this being flown around yesterday too, is that yes, I think every Marvel character from any cinematic universe is in play except the most recent Sony Spider-Man-less Spider-Verse.
Yeah, don't put them in there.
Madam
Morbius
Web
in them.
or Morbius, any of those characters showing up except for Tom Hardy's Venom, and I think even that's unlikely. So I saw people saying, hey, they left out Venom, they left out Morbius. I would not expect any of those characters to show up, not just because they're the Sony of it all, but because why would Marvel Studios even bother? They've been pretty good about trying to recanonize these older cinematic universes, which have nostalgia at play. Sony's universe doesn't even have that. But as it pertains to the cast listing for Avengers Doomsday, guys, it is absolutely wild that they're even attempting to make a movie this huge, and I gotta be honest, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I am so worried about their ability to make any of this meaningful when there are just so many characters to get through that, or each movie's going to be 5 hours long. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff. Guys, we're still giving away PS5s for every Marvel drop this year. The next one is Daredevil's finale. If you want to be entered to win, super simple. All you got to do.
Going into this giveaway. I'm gonna stop that on that one. But yeah, man, make sure you go and subscribe to Everything Always channel. We posted some great videos there, giving you inside scoops of things that's going on. But yeah, man, like I can't wait for Avengers Doomsday. Gonna be on the lookout for their second round of cast members that's gonna be announced and everything. Hopefully, Spider-Man is gonna be part of it. That's out of all of them, that's probably one of the ones I would want to hear from or hear about. I mean, they could bring Blade back. They could bring, you know, Jennifer Gardner, Elektra. Where's Daredevil? They could bring Daredevil, you know. Introduce some other new characters if they want to. They could bring Rogue in this if they really want to. We already got Gambit, so if they want to cast Rogue and have her in it, they can, and that could start leading into the, you know, Marvel's X-Men film and everything. So if they really want to, or they could just save it for the Marvel's X-Men film. So yeah, man, but that'll do it right here, man. If y'all like my reaction to this, post your comments down below, like and share with all your friends, subscribe to the channel for more reaction videos. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Jay ain't going down for 100,000 subscribers, and Jay ain't gonna do that. I will be giving away $200 Amazon gift cards when this channel reaches 30,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter is drop a like on this video, be subscribed to the channel, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any uploads. And in the comment section, let me know why you want to win the $200 Amazon gift card and include your Twitter handle. The winner will be announced once the channel reaches 30,000 subscribers.